Hey there, Leo. Come on in, my crazy cats. I'm going to give you a reading this week for mid-June to the beginning of July-ish, 2025. Come on in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Noders. I'm calling in people that are on their higher vibrational spiritual paths, right? If you're a Leo and you're not on your higher vibrational path or living with purpose or whatever, you may be the people that we are talking about. So it's up to you to decipher. All right, these cards are getting pretty chatty, so I think they're ready. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Leos who may have passed over, and the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination after all. Please come in and give us a message for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, when I get a bunch, I take the one on the bottom, ringleader. Somebody's the ringleader of the pack, ringleader of the circus. Maybe, right? Because that's where it all came from. I don't know. We're going to find out. Don't forget to flip-flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? Don't force it. Show me what I need to see. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm live right now on Sunday, but depending on when you're watching this, I hope you're having a good day, good night, morning, whatever. Door closed. That's in your present. Ringleader, door closed. Okay. Show me what I need to see. Are you shutting the door on this ringleader or somebody else? Or is it everybody? Whatever, I don't know. We're going to find out. Not worth it. This is in your present for the next few weeks, Leo. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. Somebody feels like it's not worth it. Okay, show me. Two more cards, please. Hello, everybody. Tapping in and out. It's good to see us. While I'm shuffling here, I do want to thank all the newer viewers, subscribers, watchers, and all the returning watchers as well. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even waste my time. So I really do appreciate it. You know, it makes a world of difference in on this side of the camera, because I wouldn't waste my time. Come on, show me what I need to see. They're being very particular here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Molly. Hi, everybody. Come on in, my crazy cats. Join the fam. They're being particular here. I need two more cards, please. Thank you. Something about real estate. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Okay, I need one more. I'm just pulling the vibe here. Try it before I start my tarot. It's my handy dandy homemade oracle. Never know what's going to come out, right? Forced control and gaslighting. Yeah, narcissist much? Yeah. All right, we're going to find out about this. I'm going to use my Shadow Love deck, my oracle here, and pull a little bit more of the vibe, and then I'm going to get into my tarot. Drowning. You're going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. Ringleader over here. If this isn't you, it could be them. So, you know, you got to flip-flop your energies and genders and all that, right? All right, show me what I need to see. Roving eyes. Keeping possibilities open, an obvious flirt, and being disrespectful. Uh-oh, door closed. This is in your present for the next few weeks or so. It's going to depend on all of yous, right? Hello. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. Exposed, fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. Somebody's probably a little standoffish. Something came out into the light, right? Whatever that is, something isn't worth it, however. Show me. Mechanical, going through the motions, checked out routine. This card has been following a lot of signs lately in the last few months. Excuse me, I'm going to excuse me. Everything's blooming. So anyway, yeah, this card has been coming out a lot. I get the robotic type of feeling, maybe somebody feels like a robot at work or whatever, or they're trapped in the matrix kind of thing, force control, gaslighting is right under this. So yeah, I don't like that vibe over there, but I'm going to use my Thoth Tarot deck today, and then I'm going to use my Wild Unknown. Then I'm not sure. I'm going to wing it, and I'll let you know which ones I'm, hi, Coco Loco. Hi, Shannon. Shay. All right, so yeah, show me. My crazy cats. Justice, big card to start out with. Ringleader, justice, somebody, what's fair is fair, maybe leveling scales and wiping slates clean, making things right. Somebody's a ringleader here, and somebody feels like they're drowning. I do feel like a lot of people on this planet right now, if not everybody, is going through a very we're kind of all under the death card energy in one form or another. So it's kind of like that heavy feel, right? But this Justice card to start out with. Okay. Now we got 5 of Pentacles reversed. Somebody wants to be included. I just heard that. Door closed is under this. This is being ostracized or feeling left out, right? Or real disappointment, maybe a disabling energy, right? And when it's like this, door closed, it's like they're tired of the disabling energy, or maybe the victimhood energy. That could be too. Door closed. Yeah, what's fair is fair. I'm not sure where we're going with this, but wow, that's kind of deep right there. Show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards. Okay. The moon. Yeah, hidden secrets. Oh my. Hierophant reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Show me. All right, the moon card right under the card, not worth it. Hidden secrets, not worth it. Maybe things aren't as they seem. There's always dreams incorporated in this energy. Some of you may be having some prophetic dreams, or just things that are meaningful. You may want to keep tap of that. This has to do with moon cycles as well, and female energies possibly. So whatever. Anywho, there's disrespect here. People are, I feel like, tired of feeling left out or tired of the victimhood. And, it's not worth it. The moon card is kind of like a dark shade, it's a darker vibe. So, yeah, I'll get to them in a minute. But yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. This is the Hierophant card down, or the Hierophant, however you pronounce it. Real estate is right over this. Your home or a home or land, property, whatever. Banks could be in, maybe this could be a bad investment, possibly, or broken contracts. Something of the kind. Could have to do with marriage, on the other hand, so you can kind of place it as it is. 10 of Cups down with force control and gaslighting, mechanical right over this. Something's off at home. Yeah, something's robotic. The gaslighting, forced, the domination, maybe even. Okay. Yeah, this is the Temperance card down. Ringleader is right over this. This ringleader, force control, narcissistic energy, very unhealed. Things need to be balanced out and made right. Ringleader right over it. Two of Pentacles reversed, not dealing with these energies, door closed. It could be financial as well. Maybe not really having the resources for some people. It could be, just unwanted exchanges, maybe even. Okay, that's interesting how I got that, but if it fits, it fits. And if not, toss it out. Show me. I need a bunch of cards. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. The disrespect, the narcissistic energies are always disrespectful. It's a mental illness. It's a disorder. We have come into this information in the psychological world for some time now, and the more time that goes by, the more apparent it is in people's lives, because it comes down to you're either a narcissist or you're not. And deciphering who's who in everybody's life is kind of chaotic at times. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords reversed. This is dead center in the reading. Somebody didn't stand up for the truth or doing what was right, maybe. Maybe there's some malicious gossip in there as well. This is dead center in the reading. The Moon card is right over this, and something is not worth it. Boom. Wow. It's funny, once I start channeling, it just comes out. Ten of Swords, excuse me, Eight of Swords reversed. Feeling better, or see, this is the mental chaos. This is the, being stuck in your head, overthinking, whatever. With this Hierophant down, real estate, I think the hope, fear, challenge, and homework is to get out of your head. It's like you want to, or you want someone to. You want someone to heal. You want them to get out of the muck or something like that. Yeah, it was painful, whatever that heartbreak was. It's playing on them. It's wearing on you. It's probably getting old, but this heartbreak happened a while ago. It's still looming. It's causing a Ten of Cups down, the Ten of Swords down, Ten of Cups down. Yeah. And it's all about endings, because that's what tens are. So something's exposed now. Something's out into the open. All right, hold on. This is actually, these are up. Eight of Wands. Magician reversed. Oh boy, yeah. Page of Wands. Actually, I think this is see, I don't use this deck a whole lot, so it's going to keep me on my toes. I believe it's a Princess of Wands, because I think there's another card that's the Queen, but I get the Queen of Wands energy out of this. It's like out of the darkness and into the light. Dun, 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 dun. Look, she's taking her chariot going forward, he or she. And, it's just like, it's like glowing up and showing up kind of thing, I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, anywho, yeah. So, whatever happened in the past, right? That's leading up to all of this, that needs to be justified, and the imbalance of everything. These people could be very impatient or reckless with their behaviors or something. They feel like they're drowning, they're very blue, kind of thing. But this is being quick on your feet, quick-witted, things that are happening, right? Things that have happened because it's in the past column, right? Now here's the Magician. Somebody's not bossing up. Somebody's not taking charge of their own ship, right? This is when you're captain of your ship, right? You make things happen in your world. It's the creator, right? We are the creators in our own life. Somebody's not creating what they need to. It could be even dark for some of you. The Magician down is black magic. So depending on your situations and where you are in the story, it's going to depend on, the level of darkness and other cards that follow, not dealing with it anymore. However, door closed. Yeah, somebody's taking charge. I feel like they're coming at you, or they're coming in with messages, or somebody, being quick-witted here. I feel like you might get, you know, but it's not worth the lies. It's not worth the shade, whatever it is. All right. Phew. Ace of Cups down. Yeah. This could be very hateful, or it could be, unfortunately, maybe falling out of love for some people. Real estate right over this. But on the other hand, it could be just somebody doesn't want to put the effort and whatever to fill their own cup to make themselves emotionally happy, right? This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework, right? I need one more card, please. We can switch decks. Yeah, feeling better out of the force, control, gaslighting, mechanical, narcissistic vibe. It's been a painful journey. I feel like you've been through it, you know. Something is about some I feel like you're still going to be dealing with this in the next few weeks, but you're fucking over it because you've been through it, you know? Yeah, you have no drive for this. You have no chutzpah, right? I'm German. So my grandma used to say, get your chutzpah, find your chutzpah, find your drive, what excites you, right here. I don't feel like it's exciting you anymore. It's like losing interest maybe, or something like that. All right, I'm going to use my Wild Unknown deck. Father of Cups here, ringleader. Yeah, the King of Cups. Somebody feels like they're drowning, and I feel like this King of Cups maybe is the ringleader, could be making things right, trying to make things fair and balanced, or what. Hold on, I need a bunch of cards to see where we're going with this, because I'm getting different vibes with that. So Daughter of Wands down, Five of Pentacles down. Yeah, I think people are tired of hearing the excuses, or they're just turned off by the victimhood. We need to self-empower each other, and especially ourselves. That's first and foremost, seriously, on this planet, right? The Emperor down. Somebody's out of control, maybe, or not managing things well. Something's not worth it. The moon is right next to this, whatever shade. Maybe this Emperor down is hiding things, or whatever, or suppressing things, or what. Okay, I need a bunch, please. What about real estate and this narcissist? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Changing direction. Somebody's not. I feel like they're not looking at things seriously, or don't realize. Or they're just not working on themselves, because it's right next to the Hierophant down, and that could be divorce. It could be breakups, broken contracts, move outs. If you're living with somebody, it could be a roommate or your partner in crime or whatever, and they're moving out. Something about the real estate, right? Show me what I need to see. If these disrespectful people, third parties, Gina, are involved, I think maybe we should look at, we can't force someone, they have to want to, right? We're seeing things as they are. If they're not around, maybe it's red flags for you, saying that, because if they really wanted to, they would be there. And I know that's hurtful, and I'm sorry to say it, but we really got to look at things for our own benefit, you know. But I only read a short little sentence, so I don't really know your situation. Son of Cups down, force control, gaslighting, narcissist. Yeah, the unhappy, broken home, possibly. Yeah, somebody's very blocked here. Somebody has no idea. They're not. I don't feel like they want to reflect on themselves. I see that. They don't want to look at their own self in the mirror. You got to like what you see in the mirror. You know what I mean? You got to like yourself. You got to put that self love into yourself, and that attracts immediately what should be coming towards you. Yeah. This is deep thought, pondering, pondering of the scattered energies or the reckless energies, the unhealed, right? It could also be getting bored with a situation. On the other hand, ringleader and drowning right over this. The Father of Cups here, I feel, has tried to make things right, and whoever this male or female Father of Cups is, they're trying, but I feel like they're losing interest and drive. It's getting old. It was in the past. It needs to be left there, right? Show me what I need to see. Oops, okay. Oh, now we have two temperances. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, this is balance. This is healing. This is patience. Takes a long time for things sometimes for people to heal. The thought process and healing sometimes takes a long time. People just want to, like, some people get out of a relationship, they'll break up and whatever, and then they jump into something else and they're not even healed, and it's like, that gets buried. Well, that matters, right? We need to take the time to heal. Door closed. Somebody doesn't want to deal with these energies that are unhealed, and I think they're going to start working on themselves. I think it's kind of what I was just saying. I like that, really. The nightmarish situation, not worth it. Yeah, letting it go. They're not standing in their truth, or they're lying, or something of the kind. This could be gossip. It could be, slander. It could be a lot of things there, like kind of like, like an attack kind of slander, defamation of character is what I'm saying. Thank you, Spirit. Show me what I need to see here. Real estate. Yeah, three birds of a feather. Your, yeah, the Leo needs to leave third parties alone. Yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Sorry, party's over right there for them, for unfortunately for you, but party's over for the three anyway. They need to do deep assessments, and something with the real estate, but something came out, it's exposed. Everybody knows feeling better is the hard part, right? I think some of you are really working on yourselves. I really like it. I did call in the higher vibrationals north noders. So I'm kind of getting a vibe like some of you out there, you are doing the work, or you will be. You're putting the time and effort into it. Yeah, Son of Wands here. This is like a spontaneous kind of a I got ringleader over here. I'm not sure why I was pulled to that. This ringleader really is like childlike, maybe, or not to insult anybody, but it's like I just feel younger vibes here. But I do feel the spontaneous. I feel like a firecracker. Somebody's a firecracker. Force control and gaslighting, and letting the pain go, right? Letting it go. Hanged man, yeah. Something was sacrificed in the past. or it was about sacrificial energies, maybe. If that's not the case, which I feel like it kind of is, but it could also be waiting on something, waiting for a long time. And that's where the patience comes in. It's like something's been going on for a long time. you know you don't really see any growth there. Nothing's been happening. They're not assessing things and putting time and effort into themselves, and it's not helping situations. They're not taking charge. It's getting pretty dark vibed energy, like, and I think you're getting over it, right? You're really in deep thought. This is like, could be mental chaos, possibly. But on a lot of my Eight of Swords cards, it's got a lady on it that has a blindfold or a mask. And when I see it, I'm like, okay, when you can't see, you're forced to use your intuition. You're forced to use your feel your way around, your spidey senses, kind of thing, right? So, getting out of your head in this, they have to put that love and care and nurture themselves. They have to do it. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, that's over there. Even still. Either way, show me what I need to see. Yeah, it's like out of the darkness and into the light. Something is not worth it. Um, the shade or whatever's hidden, whatever. Oh, I should have just taken them. Okay. Okay, whatever. These came out first. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords down, and Seven of Wands down. I'll take these two as well since they're up. Two of Pentacles down, Son of Swords down. So I have three extra cards. I'll read them in a second. Yeah, everything I say in these cards has to do with rebirth, endings, metamorphosis, people completely changing, right? When one thing ends, it immediately is a beginning right there in itself, because that's over. So this is a new beginning, right? So taking that, metamorphosizing, I do feel a lot of you are spiritually coming into, I with the Hanged Man energy, that could be like coming into some sort of enlightenment as well. So there's that too. Okay. All right. So yeah, dealing with the dramas and the sagas, unfortunately, over the real estate. Somebody really hates it. Three birds of a feather, party's over, whatever it is. Forced control, gaslighting, feeling better, not accepting the lies and the deceit and the toxic manipulation and gaslighting anymore, right? It's like, sayonara, here's no defense. They have no defense, right? Weak AF. Yeah, that's what that says. Forced control and gaslighting. Imbalanced, reckless. Um, I feel like it's like you don't want to deal with this and you shouldn't have to. It's all about respect, right? Raising your vibe and knowing your self-worth, your self-value. If these people can't respect you, fuck them, right? They're not for you, right? Son of Swords down. I feel like it's malicious gossip going on. I feel like it's got to stop. Change of direction. You can reverse them if you want, anytime, the whole time, whatever you need to do. If it fits, it fits. All right, I'm going to use my, what am I going to use? I guess I'll use my Viking deck. I don't know the name of it. This is what it looks like if you want to look it up online. It's obviously a Viking deck, so that's why I call it. Show me what I need to see. Nine of Swords, it's kind of down, so I'm going to take it down. Yeah, feeling better, the ringleader, somebody wants to. This has happened a long time ago. People have really been through it. I'm going to show it to you upright because it's hard to tell sometimes these cards. But you've really been through it, this ringleader, Father of Cups, justice person, right? Somebody just is drowning. They're just depressed, possibly, really, really, like probably really hard on themselves too, which they shouldn't be, right? We got to empower people, right? Raise the vibe. I don't know. Yeah, hold on. Two of Wands and Seven of Swords reversed again. Yeah, Seven of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. Two of Wands here, making plans, door closed. Somebody, it could be change of direction. What are we gonna do, left or right? Getting over all of this disappointment and disrespect and all the BS, right? Not dealing with the lies and the toxic anymore. That was the ding ding I just did. It's not worth it. Spirit saying this deception, and look, I'll show you the cards. It's not worth it. Something has to go. Something's over with, right? And then this is right over that. Shout out to the people that can read the cards backwards. My cards are a mess right now. I know which ones are what. Yeah, four of cups. Yeah, deep thought. Look at deep thought. Really pondering and about the real estate things, the banks, the possible, maybe we're trying to move things around, broken contracts or something, possible divorce. It's put you in deep thought. This is really weighing on you. Something's gotta give here. This person needs to heal. They need to heal. Show me. I need a bunch of cards. Take a few more. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll get these out. All right. So I have the Emperor down again. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Seven of Cups down. The Hierophant, dead center in the reading. Ding, 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 ding. That's the second one as well. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups again. This one's reversed as well. Ding, 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 ding. We got a lot of synchronicities here. Things are happening. Yeah. Somebody's, I feel like they abused their power, or I don't know, they didn't manage things well. This Emperor is turned down, right? It's like he's not emperor, he or she, right? It's I don't really see them reflecting either. It's like they abused their power, or or whatever that was. These messages that came in were quick like lightning in the past. This something about the past, because in front of me this horse is actually facing the past. So, but it's a nightmarish situation. We're trying to feel better and get better. We've been putting the time and energy in helping this person, but they got to do the work. The illusion's out, door closed, roving eyes, disrespectful, boom, needs to heal, not dealing with it. I like it. Your self-value, know your self-worth. Who are you to do that to me, and why would you, right? Why? Kind of thing. Just don't, or whatever that is, right? Could be about marriage, right? Whoever's connected to source, the divine, right? Could be a shaman or a guru or a priest, dead center in the reading. Something's not worth it. Could be, I feel like this is about a marriage, possibly, but it could be about divorce. Okay. For some of you. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. These are lessons to learn. Eight of Pentacles is working on your lesson, like your craft. You're working on your craft, real estate. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. You're in deep thought. You're working on things. These are lessons to be learned. Yeah. Party's over. feeling better throughout this whole thing. Ace of Cups down. Somebody doesn't want to take this opportunity and put it into their mechanical. They're a narcissist. The Chariot down, the Moon down. Whew. Ding, 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 ding for both of them. Oh no, I didn't have the Chariot. I just had the Princess of Wands. That looks like they had the Chariot on it. But either way, things have stopped. You know, the deception's out. This is the second card that tells me that, you know, there's actually the third card that tells me there's exposure here. Things are out. People see it. They know it, right? They're still trying to hide it or what, but it's out. We know. Yeah, has to do with that relationship, the Lover's card. You know, some of you, that doesn't have to be between the sheets. It could be family members or friends too, co-workers maybe, but something's not worth it, you know. Door closed. I think somebody's tired of moving on, unless they boss up or something like that, you know, because they're just sick of it. 2 more cards, please, and we can move on. It's sad when I see people that are depressed and what I have definitely been through that and still kind of deal with it once in a while, but I'm a lot better than it ever was. I'll tell you that. But it's sad, you know. I don't like seeing people depressed either, you know. But I'm a high OP empath, so I get it. Page of Cups. Yeah, this is, you know, feeling emotionally fulfilled or filling your cup. Real estate right over it. You know, this could be like, you know, childlike wonder, you know. And then with 4 of Cups being in deep thought, I feel like some of you are really probably manifesting, you know, through this saga or drama or whatever that is to you. One more, please. Wow. I'm only taking the one on the bottom. Queen of Cups down, yeah. Somebody's blocked. Completely blocked. They're a narcissist. I hate to say it. Could be very hateful, you know, just mean spirited, maybe. You know, in the depression mode, it's like a dark hole, you know, it sucks. I hate to see it. Somebody needs to take action, you know. This is a very aggressive kind of energy here. So that's what those are about. Okay. Anywho, we're going to move on. All right. So that was pretty dark or pretty deep. Maybe it is dark for some of you. See, I did have that feeling with the Magician down, right? When you're in that dark place, yeah, it's dark. Anywho, I'm going to use my Gypsy Witch deck or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, Gypsy Witch deck. I think it's Romanian. I don't know. I like to think so, I guess. But yeah, 9 of Diamonds. Okay, hold on. Yeah, 9 of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs, and 7 of Diamonds. Wow. Okay. So anyway, we'll start with the 9 of Diamonds, number 39. For those who care, the heart signifies great joy when near. So this is abundance. This is love. This, you know, in a big way. You know what your desires, your manifestations. You know, I like it. I like it. Number 40, Queen of Wands or Queen of Clubs, same thing, same card. Wine is a symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Yeah, something to do with drinking, something to do, you know, maybe we go out to the bars or restaurants or something, or maybe we stay at home and enjoy the home vibe, but something about that. Yeah, and then we have 7 of Pentacles. This is the one I love for you. Number 38. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near-lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So yeah, out with the old, in with the good, right? And in a big way, right? This is a really good omen for you. I like it a lot. The next few weeks for you, you're going to be probably dealing with a lot of this. But I think for the ultimate part of it, things are ending. And could be things over here and not over here. And, you can flip flop it and whatever you got to do, right? I'm going to give you an eternal crystal card. Somebody might want to go down to their nearest metaphysical shop and grab one of these crystals for the next couple weeks. Tiger's Eye. Very cool. I haven't seen this card in a very long time. Number 39, animals. You probably have pets. A lot of people do, or something like that. So check it out. I love the lore and the trivia. Everybody knows that. I have certain oracles I read from the book because of that, and I have some oracles that I don't at all. So check it out. Yeah, Tiger Eye has appeared for you to highlight your connection with the animal kingdom. It doesn't matter if they are wild animals or domestic pets. You're being reminded how important the animal kingdom is for you and your purpose. You have a unique ability to connect with all types of animals. You're able to keep these animals and communicate with them telepathically. That's important that you take note of any specific animals that you're drawn to at this time. These animals may have a message for you, or they may have some spiritual significance in the animal's strengths that you need to draw from. Are there any animals which keep appearing in your life? Are there animals that make you cringe or scare you? These feelings are all clues as to what you may need to work on spiritually. For example, if you're drawn to horses, you may be seeking greater freedom and movement. Or if you are scared of rabbits, perhaps you worry that life is too fast for you and there are too many people around you. That's interesting. Tiger's Eye is a protective crystal which is associated with your own personal willpower and the solar plexus chakra. Nice. I like it. I like that card for you. I'm going to switch over Hidden Realms for those who care. Show me. Okay, we'll take that one. It's pretty much reversed. I'm going to show it to you upright. The Resting Tree, Patience and Stillness, number 22. This looks interesting. I don't remember this card. I'm going to show it to you upright. Okay. The Resting Tree, appearing as a challenger, asks you to consider if you're so frenetic that all you can think about is how stressed you are. Running around and overdoing anything only makes you into a human doing and not a human being. This is a sign to be careful, or you may become physically ill, or at the very least, unable to enjoy your life. Be still. It's time to meditate and take time out, or you'll make some mistakes that you may regret later. Don't worry, all those things you're trying to manage will still be there when you're ready to move forward again. Only then will you have a clearer head with which to think. Yeah, a lot going on. There's that Four Cups vibe, deep thought, right? There it is. It's just validating it, All right, I'm going to give you another one. I don't remember the name of this one either. It's like a guardian angel something deck. It's really old for me. Some of the cards are burned. I'm very well aware of it. It happened a long time ago. But I love the deck, so I still use it. The artwork is gorgeous. So show me what I need to see for my crazy cats. Ooh, I'm going to take the first one up that hit the table. Memories. Cherish the memories. Yeah. I feel like this could be like the Six of Cups card, yeah, you might have known this person for a long time, maybe since childhood. I know there's that burn I was talking about. Maybe it's just creating new memories, right? Because we're focusing on putting some healing and self-care into ourselves, right? That was being highlighted here. I like that card. I'll actually take another one. I should have kept that one that came out. All right, they gave me 2. I'll take the 2. 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. Yeah, 7 heavenly virtues. For some reason, I'm brain dead right now. That's embarrassing. We all know, though. I'm going to look it up. If I wasn't using my phone right now, I would ask Alexa or Google or something. And Dolphin is here. Don't worry, be happy. You know, I like that a lot after everything. Yeah, but we got to do the work. Nobody gets out of it any easier than anybody else, right? This narcissist especially needs to heal. These are your messages, Leo. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you haven't already. And help a girl out, right? So enjoy your next couple weeks as much as you're able. And I'll see you soon with your next messages.